It's been a while, and I've made some things, so come check it out. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Viv with Stitches and Seams. I'm so glad you could join us today. So, I haven't made a Manx video in quite some time, but I've made stuff. So, I thought I would share some things that maybe you haven't seen. And yeah, that's it. So let's just go ahead and get started. We'll put pictures up. I don't have the garments here to show you because most of them are in the dirty clothes because it's laundry day. So I recently saw a photo on Facebook and I was like, ooh, I love that shirt because it's like an ad. You know how they put the ads on there because they listen to everything you say. So I saw this ad and I was like, oh, I really like that shirt. And if I can find the inspiration photo, I'll put it here for you. And so I was like, I can make that. I can totally make that. I know you guys do that when you're in the store, right? Do you take inspiration photos? Because I do. I look at mannequins and I'm like, anyway. So I decided to recreate this shirt. And there's the photo. So I went looking everywhere and I ended up finding Knit Pop actually had fabric that would kind of get me close to what I wanted because stripes, thicker stripes, like multicolored thick stripes were not easy to find. So anyway, I found it and I couldn't find the olive, so I paired it with a burgundy and we'll put a photo in here of it. I used the Patterns for Pirates Slim Fit Raglan. And I did the long sleeve version with cuffs and the curved hem. And I absolutely love this shirt. The fabric is, both of them are double brush poly. And I'm not normally a double brush poly person. But because of where we live now is a little bit cooler. And this is definitely more of a fall winter make. I can totally wear it and I'm not like dying in it because it's too hot. So yeah, really, really love this shirt. I've worn it. Obviously, I'm wearing it because it's in the wash. So, my second, actually, these are in no particular order. They just happen to be written on a list. So, I'll talk about my Ash jeans. Now, I know I had a photo up on Instagram. It was really dark and kind of hard to see. So I'll have Jack put in some photos that he took while we were out taking family photos with the kids when they were up for Thanksgiving. And you guys, I know everybody was raving about ginger jeans and I never made them, mostly because at the time when they were like super, super popular, I was way outside of the size range. And so in my head, I was just like, I'm never going to get in there in that size range. So I'm not going to try. And I don't want to grade up that much. So then, Cashmerette came out with the Ames jeans. And so I put the Ames jeans on my Make 9 list. But then I lost a whole bunch of weight and Megan Nielsen came out with the Ash jeans. Oh my goody goodness. I love these jeans. I've already made 2 pair in the span of 2 weeks. I'm going to be making some more, and my youngest daughter has asked for some, and I know my middle girl is eyeballing them also. So the pattern itself, let's just say, the pattern is really well drafted. I mean, the only thing I had to do was take off a little length because I'm hobbit sized. And I had to, because I made the skinny version for both so far. And I had to take off a little more room from approximately 2.5 to 3 inches above where my knee is. And just kind of taper those in a little bit. But the way they're constructed and you base the side seams together, you have ample opportunity to just keep going back and shaving off or adding to. You know, like letting the seams out if you need a little bit more room. So the instructions are phenomenal. The zipper, the way she does the top stitching for the zipper and everything, like how did nobody ever think of this before? I can't speak to the ginger jeans because I never got that pattern. So I don't know what their instructions are like, but Megan Nielsen's Ash jeans are the freaking bomb. I'm pretty sure nobody says that anymore. I don't know what you use for, holy crap, these are awesome. I don't know what that term is. I'm pretty sure it's not on fleek. I think that one's gone. But anyway, they're amazing. I love them. I cannot wait to make more. I'm actually wearing my second pair right now. And so what we'll do is we'll put some pictures of the first and second pair. And the only difference is that I just made, I used a little bit different denim, and I also changed the pocket design up on the back pocket for the second pair. So then, well, it wasn't then. Again, it's not chronological. It's just in the list. I made some Hudson pants for myself and for the young one. I used the leftovers of Jack's joggers, that fabric that I used for his joggers, for hers, and I just purchased some knit ribbing cuff stuff. I purchased that, used that for the waistband and the pockets and the little pocket detail. She loves them. She lives in them. I'm constantly having to tell her, take them off and wash them. So I've got another pair cut out for her, and she's very excited about those. Those are going to be in French terry. And then I made myself some with some sweatshirt stuff that I got from LA Finch Fabrics. I love it. I wanted to wear them all the time, but I made the cropped version. Habit sized. I like cropped everything. I get hot, and I thought if I had a full length pant, like sweatpant on, that could get crazy, hot, flashy. So yep, I have some more of that to make another pair. I just need the trim bits. Sorry, I'm still trying to get over a cold. It's like lingering. And apparently, because I'm trying to film, it is sitting right there. So, moving on. I made a brunch blouse. And this was a Minerva Craft make, so I'm not going to show it to you right now. But when it comes out, I'll make sure to put that up on my Instagram feed for you guys. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I really want to make some more of these. I have a whole kind of like theme going in my head of like what I want my wardrobe to be. And I think I'm finally making strides towards it, and I am so pleased and I'm so tickled. And when I get dressed now, I'm like excited, because before it was like, you know, the same old baggy mom jeans and crappy, you know, t-shirt or whatever. But now I'm like, ooh, what do I want to wear? I have a struggle figuring out what to wear, which is not a normal thing. And so I'm liking it. It's exciting. Okay, then what else we got? Oh, the red Eleanor jeans from Jally. We'll put a picture in here because I did the top, the fringe top for Carla and Troy of Mayfield. But the pants that I'm wearing are the red Eleanor Jally jeans. I need to go back and take the waistband off, because stupidly, I did not remeasure. I mean, I knew what my measurements were, but I didn't change the pattern that I had. And it was for when I was a little bit bigger. So they're quite loose and roomy. So I think I'm going to go back in and take the waistband off. And then I could, you know, try to bring them in a little bit on the side seams. Just because, you know, I want them to fit my butt. I don't want them to look like I got the saggy booty problem. Don't want that. So yeah, I'm doing that. Or maybe one of the girls will want them. I don't know, but I really want to keep them. So I need to like fix them. I'm the worst. I don't want to fix the things that I've made. I just want to keep making things, but I need to stop doing that. Okay, then on to the next one. Let me make sure I got here. Yeah. Okay. Right here. Then Karina and I were supposed to do a collaboration. And Lord bless her, she's so sweet. I got sick and couldn't film because I couldn't talk. I couldn't even get out of bed. So she went ahead and released hers, but it's the same exact Berta dress, and we'll put the number here on the screen. And so I did a black version at first, just as my wearable muslin. And, you know, I mean, we all need a little black dress for certain occasions and stuff. So went ahead and made a black one. And the pattern is actually for for a woven fabric, but I made mine in Ponte. So I sized down, and I really like how it came out. I love that asymmetrical neckline. It was a plethora of firsts for me. I have never sewn a Berta female pattern, no princess seams ever, and I've never sewn anything that's asymmetrical. So it was a lot of firsts for me, and that dress nearly drove me to drink because I sewed the panels, because, you know, you have your right and left. Yeah, right and left, and then your center, and the same on the back. Well, I sewed the wrong panels to the wrong panels 3 times in a row. The same panels. So, yeah. And it was the lightning stitch. Anyway, so I got that fixed. And then I cut it too short. Jack's like, I think that's a little too short. And it was. So what I did was I took some lace and I made a little band and just stitched it onto the bottom. So it adds a little bit of pizzazz, but it also gives me a little bit of modesty back because I don't want to not wear that dress. It's really pretty. So that was in preparation. The black one was in preparation for my little red dress project. And if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen those photos, but we'll put some in here for you guys. And I really love how it came out. It's a knit crepe, and that was the first time I've ever used a knit crepe. I didn't even know it was a thing. So yeah, the only thing with this one, I wish that I had maybe gone down another size. I feel... in the photos, I feel like I look quite boxy, and I'm not a straight up and down person. I have a good bit of curve. And so it's funny because the black one seems to accentuate that one, but the red one seems to make me look very straight. So I don't know what went on there. Maybe I can go back and kind of taper those in a little bit, because I don't quite like how I feel in it. But when I look in the mirror at it, I'm like, oh yeah, that looks good. But when I looked at the photos, I was like, oh, I look like a log, square log. So anyway, the dress was an adventure to sew, and I'm proud to say that this time I learned my lesson and I labeled everything quite clearly and did not have any mishaps with sewing the wrong panels to the wrong panels. Everything went smoothly. And I actually added a vent to the front, and I used Tilly Button's stretch book for the little hack that she has for the BB skirt. I used that in order to accomplish that little slit, and I really like how it turned out. I think it gives the dress just a little extra something, and I really like it. So yeah, that's it, I think. Wait, let me check. Yes, that is it. Those are all of the things that I have made recently. Probably stemming back to sew man pants. I have made my daughter like a couple of smocks. She's a childminder, daycare worker, and she works with the smaller ones. And so there's all kinds of questionable body fluids, small children have, and it was getting all over her. So I decided to make her some smocks. And I have 3 more, actually, these 3 fabrics right here to make her some more of. And this is the pattern that I used. It was pretty, it was pretty simple to put together, but there is a whole hell of a lot of bias tape. Not a fan. So I have to do these sparingly because bias tape pisses me off. So, but anyway, it's cute. It keeps the boogies and stuff off of her, so it's worth it. And the kids love them because they're all out of fun prints and stuff. So, yep, that's it. I think Have I made anything else? Oh, there's a pair of linen pants that I made Jack. Linen lounge pants, and it's simplicity. I'll try to put the pattern art in here. But because of the ease in the Big 4 patterns, way to go. Even though I sized down for him, they're still too big for him. And there's no way to take them in really without having to undo the whole thing. And I'm just not going to do it. The linen was some really lovely Essex linen from Robert Kaufman. But we have a friend and they'll fit him. So I'm going to let him have those and just make Jack some more, which is a shame because I did a really great job on those. They were a gift for him. He had been out of town and I just thought that I would make him something nice. And the linen, of course, washed up so lovely and soft. And then he put them on and put his phone in his pocket and it was like, whoop. So, yeah, they were too big. So, but anyway, I think I will attempt that pattern again just because I really like the construction of it, but I'm going to have to size way down for him. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. So, I got another video for you guys, and that's probably going to come before this one. So this one will probably be closer to like Christmas time, actual Christmas holiday, and coming out. And I just really want to tell you all Merry Christmas. Whatever holiday you're celebrating, I hope that you have a lovely one. And I hope that you all have a blessed and happy new year. I thank you all so much for spending this year with me. It's been a doozy, but you've kept me great company. And so we just want to thank you, and we will talk to you all again very soon. So take care. Bye.